Hey, good morning, guys. Uh, I decided to do this first thing in the morning. It's not even, what is it? It's not even 8 o'clock yet. But oh well, I'm trying to practice waking up early. Yesterday I helped out with another event. It was called Hashers Run Club Cross Country Race, something like that. I got that confused. I don't know if a lot of you may not have heard of the Hash House Harriers. I thought it had something to do with them. Hash House Harriers are a group of people. I always get this wrong. It's either runners with a drinking problem or drinkers with a running problem. And they're worldwide, something that started, I think, way back in like World War II. And they just go for runs. And interesting thing, what they do for their runs is they have a bunny, a rabbit. He runs, you'll often see if you do trail runs, you'll see spots along the path of a flower, colored flower. Well, that's a rabbit. He goes out and he maps out the route for the the rest of the bunnies to follow, the hashers to follow. And sometimes the routes are pretty unique, I will say. And they do have different things where they gather around in groups at various parts during the run. They sit around, they talk. Somebody I think will be carrying beer with them. There's two things they do. One is if somebody shows up with a brand new pair of shoes, they pour beer into the shoes and you have to drink beer out of those brand new shoes. And heaven help you if you got new socks because they'll make you drink the beer out of the sock. So, and they do other things. They run with carrying crazy carpets in the wintertime and do some tobogganing. Um, they have a red dress event, and I think that's to raise money for something or other. Um, yeah, unique group of people, and they're everywhere. So, November Project, yes, a lot of places, especially in North America. Um, Park run again worldwide. It started in Britain. Usually Saturday mornings at 9 o'clock in a park near you. If there isn't one, uh, check. You might be able to set one up yourself. It's just usually a 5K timed. They have little UPC bark things that you can get online. And you scan when you start, scan when you're done, so you get a time. I think Saucony sponsors some of them, which is sort of cool. I don't know if they have special things or not, but again, another thing. But the recent week, and also November Project too, I think the thing that I'm trying to get across today is consistency. Well, November Project, I don't know if it's the same thing around the world, but here it starts at like 6 o'clock in the morning. There's only one November Project in Edmonton, of course. I think it was one of the original places where it started. There's a hockey player, they used to play for Boston. I can't remember his name, and he ended up here for a while, and him and his wife started it here. Um, and yeah, 6 o'clock in the morning. It's usually they do stairs at Commonwealth Stadium here, the football stadium. They do stairs downtown by the Glenora Club. They do hills by the Kinsman Fieldhouse, the Waterdale Hill, for like 30 minutes. And I like that idea about the hills. I'll talk about that in a minute. And I think they do one where there's just certain exercises and stuff where they do more um, aerobic stuff, maybe. But it's really cool. It's neat to do. I can't do it. There's no way I'm waking up that early to drive 30 minutes to do a 30-minute run, then drive home for another 30 minutes. I can do that here. So maybe start one here. Um, but the thing is about doing that, once you start doing it, you'll notice, like I noticed, I've had friends that both do the November project and do the Saturday morning park run. They're consistent. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, they're at November Project. Every Saturday morning, they're at the park run, and it's almost like a point of pride to be there every week. And if you're not there, you hear from your friends that you're not there. So consistency is my thing today. Actually, interesting thing about the hash race yesterday, and I guess it wasn't the Hash House Harriers. It was kids, grades 3, 4, and 5. I guess 4, 5, and 6. The grade threes weren't there, but 4, 5, and 6, and their parents and their grandparents and everybody else associated with them. Thousands, thousands. I don't know if I've got it on here or not. I'm going to share it. I'm going to see if I actually recorded it. I may have. Let's see. I'll go to desktop. There, and I'll go here. Open up. Come on. Open up. Oh, come on. Okay, there. And where is it? Where are you? I'll move this. Um, there. Put up there. That's sort of it. There's a gantry I put up. Yeah. So thousands of these people. It's like there's from schools all over Edmonton, and it's really cool. I'll just play it again. Didn't record much of it. It's coming up weekend next week, but it was fun to do. I love doing these things because it's inspiration and motivation, right? If kids can do this, and they have fun. That's the th trick I want to get across to the people when I talked about running. I'll say running is fun, and you get tough luck, right? Or are you kidding me? It's work. It shouldn't be. Running should be fun. That's why the group runs. Solo runs, yes, I get the loneliness of long distance runner. I get that. I understand that. A lot of times it's just for this, but the social aspect for me is huge. And again, that was my part of my consistency, which sort of fell apart over COVID when we didn't have run club. And our run club used to be Wednesday nights at 6 o'clock, Sunday mornings at 8:30. For almost 30 years, I was doing that every week. My wife would know every Sunday morning I'd be up and out of the house to be at our Collingwood running for 8:30 on Sunday mornings. Then I started doing Wednesday nights at 6 o'clock. And once we started here in St. Albert, we had a running room here. That was my goal. And eventually I became the leader of a run club. Then I taught clinics, so I had to be. And then for a while, I was teaching also run club at the Sturgeon Valley Athletic Club. So I had Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Sundays. So every week running, no matter what. If I didn't do anything else that week, I had to be there Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Sundays. And after a while, it's just habit. And it's sort of like brushing your teeth, right? You just do it. So you get consistent. And as you get consistent, you get consistently better. Uh, maybe some faster. I'm going to say stronger, faster. That always happens. Not you're not going to be doing like Olympic marathon distance speed, right? You're going to be doing whatever you can do, but it will be faster. You will feel stronger. You will feel the runs get easier. But the social aspect is too. A lot of times it's more about the social aspect than the actual running. You'll find that you'll talk about stuff. Yes, we talk about peeing and pooping and barfing a lot and other things. A lot of groups now are saying don't talk politics. Politics is not allowed, which I understand. And for me, that's great because otherwise I just start talking politics over and over again. I don't know if anybody else does that. I'm trying to get myself away from 24 hours, 24/7 news. I'll watch the news in the morning and that's it. But consistency, consistency. I keep thinking about my life after high school. Again, you're going to school, you're waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning every morning, and you want to go to school. It's not, sometimes it's just for the school stuff, but also it's just your friends are there, right? You want to be there. So for however long that was, waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning for 3 or 4 years. And then after I was done, um, I went to work and working shift work and working nights and afternoons and evenings, um, and days and weekends. I was still up every day at 6 o'clock in the morning, even on if I was working straight graveyard shifts, my days off, I was still up at 6 o'clock in the morning, no matter what. Just sort of fell apart as I got older. But yeah, so you want the consistency, and the consistency is to do that. And it doesn't matter if it's morning or night. There's a couple ladies I still see here in St. Albert. If I'm driving home from somewhere and I go past it's called Giroux Road at say 11 o'clock at night, I'll see both of them out there running. It's just their time. They've been doing that for a long time because I've been haven't been working for the railway for 12 years. And I used to see them every night at driving home from work, and I still see them now. So that's 14 more years. So friendship develops, right? And also if one's going, the other's going. You'll never see them run by themselves. So that's kind of interesting too. So consistency is important. Having fun is important. You want to make this running thing something you want to do, not have to do, and add stuff. Find a group to bike with. There are seniors groups to ride with, but find a group of friends. We used to do that too. And again, that was part of training. It was started out just running, then we took up mountain biking, then a triathlon came to Edmonton, and then we all bought road bikes and started doing training for triathlon. So we're adding swimming, biking, running, mountain biking, strength training, and it was friends were doing it, so we did it. We always swam together Friday nights, and it was food was involved every time we got together. So food afterwards. I'm surprised we didn't. Well, we're training, so we're not gaining weight. But again, it was the consistency, having a reason to do what we do, looking forward to do what we do. And goals are important too. I'm going to talk about goals next time because goals can be a variety. I'm going to say, does it have to be a race? Does it have to be an event? It can be. But it can be just a goal of being consistent, and consistency could be the goal. And also motivation. Consistency is motivation is consistency. Consistency is for the motivation. I'll work on that for the next talk. Anyway, I gotta go make breakfast, and I think I hear my daughter screaming, so I gotta drag her out for a walk or something. Anyhow, next time.